Everybody, it's Chan Chai, and just doing some sparring with Gweebert. Gweebert is from my half of the United States, and I'm looking forward to sparring with them. I really appreciate them, and they play a nice wolf, I think, from what I've seen. And yeah, they've had some sessions offline. They've encouraged events online, so I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me as a VF player, and I think it means a lot to the community. They say it's nothing much. I think it's quite a bit. So thank you very much, Gweebert. All right, let's do this. Could do worldwide quick match. All right. So, so, so yeah, I responded to them. I didn't get much response yet from them, but we'll see. It's been only like just barely over 5 minutes from when they messaged. So we'll see if they're available. And that's okay if they're not, but they got a few games. Should be a lot of fun. But they might be on lunch break. That said, it's been a lot of fun playing on both PlayStation Network as well as RPCSN. RPCSN is on PC, and I'm glad we can play the game this way. You can also play it on the PS3 if you still have the game, though it's no longer. I think the PlayStation Store is no longer available for PS3, so you can download if you have it already, but you can't buy it now. And then it's also available on Xbox, but I think it's the same condition. If you already have it purchased, you can get it. Alright, there you go. There is Gweebert. Alright, Gweebert, here we go. I know that his wolf... This is going to be different for me. I haven't fought a wolf that uses 6k plus G as much as Gweebert does, and I haven't labbed against it, so I know it's one of those moves you got to be very careful about, and it's going to force some guessing, and I like that he does that. So, awesome. We got Terminator Wolf here. Yep, Braiding Hammer. So we should do the forward. I switched to back, and that was not good. That was unfortunate. Alright. That was unfortunate that I let go, that I went ahead and got greedy there. That's okay. Alright, here we go. That is the problem with 6k plus G, right? Is that this low got under it. Very nice. I love this. I like that too. Alright. I would have thought this was going to get him to the wall, but it did not. I needed an extra jab. Very good. Very good. I like using the 4P here. Oh, okay, I thought I got that. I thought I attacked into this. Very good, very good. So again, he's gonna evade to the front, not the best there. Huh. Maybe that was a delayed screw hook. Alright, just get a little out of range here. Screw hook can lose to backdash. At least the first one. The second one has a chance to hit you, but you gotta either attack it right away or get out of the way. But that second follow-up can get you. Looks like they probably say replay. Alright. Just told him good first game, nice wolf. Very cool. So I did the Sabaki early. Got it. He does his kick a little late. That's good. Okay, that's part of the Xbox. The downside to the PS3 360 era netcode is that if the connection isn't, sometimes that can happen where it looks confirmable. It's not. Very nice. So this is the trick. Hold down without holding guard, and then and it's less likely they're going to splat you. In fact, from that range they can't splat you. They have to be pretty close up. So they have to have thrown you when they were already near the wall. And then holding down and guard, or holding down, will still probably get splatted. Alright, he likes aggressive openings like I do. Let's try this. I like his use of slower moves, and also he does a delay timing. He doesn't buffer as much, but he buffers on key frames, so it's really good. So there are situations where he'll buffer more, and there are situations where the timing's a little rough, but that was perfect. This is beautiful. This is going for the low throw. Punish the fuzzy, right? So good. Really good here. Just punish with a 6P. He's got like a +6. He's doing fantastic. We're going to challenge him on it. If he's a little slow, he's going to get hit. If he's trying to react, he'll get hit. That was beautiful. I thought I got that. Very good game. Good game, good game. So I thought I attacked into it, but it did not come out in time. I was late. I was the one that was slow. That's okay. This is a lot of fun. Gweebert, you got a really, really good wolf. You've been learning a lot. You've gotten strong, fighting a lot of great people online. So here we go. And I do love working on the wolf matchup. I really do. Alright, roll thirds. So the vulnerability here is the low attacks for now, but they're very It'll be a different story later. So we're going to condition him with a lot of lows. Eventually we'll see if he busts out 9P plus K. 9P, there are some really good weapons against low attacks that Wolf has. Number 1, 9P plus K, really good. Combo starter, safe on block, really good to use. Except that you're using it to crush lows, so probably you're going to lose if they did a higher mid, so you got to be careful there. The other tool that's really good, also vulnerable, is if you hop over the low and you do low throw, really powerful play. If you hop over and do descending punch and then low throw, also powerful, better play. Very good. Spin it. Perfect. Good damage. Good assessment of the damage to know that's where it opens up. Alright, very good, Yusuf. Good, you spin it. I'll take it. Very good. I like that. Good. I like his use of catch throw. His use of catch throw is really, really good. It's very good. Good to know that that will win against PK. Very risky to attack like this here, aside from doing a low punch. Interesting, he evades to the front. Okay. Let's test it out. Let's test if that's what his habit is to evade up. It might be that he likes to evade up. He evades up. Always does this move. Good. Always does 6B. Or 4B, right? Very good. Very good. This is a very fun game. This is really, really fun games. I like this. This is a wolf that I really want to train against. I haven't had many wolf sparring partners. They all do a little bit different things. I have some that I fight on occasion, but not like locally. And even online, I don't get to play them that much. He went with giant swing, okay. That was unfortunate. The pounce was a little greedy here. Couldn't have been in time. We're gonna punish this habit of his. We're gonna start doing it now. Good. Use the catch, that was really good. Good thing is we ended up not punishing him for doing 4P actually. We punished him for doing other kind of consistent pokes, but not that one. So actually it didn't punish, it was more like I needed the range to do those. It's really good. He mixes up those responses pretty well. Nitaku plays pretty well, plays good Abari. So it's like a delayed 6K plus G. That's interesting that I like lose that exchange. Good. He mashes the attack when he sees this stance. It might be just that he does a timing where if something doesn't happen yet, he does. That move is so slow. That is crazy. I like that move. That's the downside. This move is evade punishable though. So right there, because he's -3, it's evade punishable at -3. So it's good to know that. Yeah. I had a feeling it would be this, but I went against my instinct. Good. Good. Take that damage. That's good. Okay, he does forward throw. That was a good one. This one, punching the throw, was good. This 6K plus G is... I've seen why it gives people trouble, though. Even if it doesn't win the situation, it neutralizes it. I can't evade that in time. Alright, excellent game.
You won't stay on your feet when you fight me.
Eventually it'll come. The Sabaki is going to be a problem for that 6K plus G, but for now I just want to get used to the interactions with it because I don't fight people that use it that much, but I think it's a really good move. It can win situations and it can neutralize them, and when it neutralizes them, it's really interesting. I see. So I gotta do this into this. You don't have much time. Like with Wolf, you don't have much time to punish, so you have to use the easier 15 frame. That's so cool. This is really fun.
Why don't you think before you act? It's showtime!
Round one. Ready, go!
Good.
Excellent. Round two. Ready, go!
That was beautiful. That was really excellent.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
That was good.
Knockout.
What a knucklehead!
So I told him that I'm loving this wolf training. Gweebert's wolf plays differently than most wolf players I fought, and in a good way. I knew about the use of 6K plus G, but now I see not just that it can win situations, but how many situations it neutralizes. I'll get used to evading his attacks, but it is weird because I can't tell if he's delaying or not.
Round one. Ready, go!
let's finish. Let's give a bad problem for a bad habit that he has to. Hit the wrong direction. That's okay. Down.
Why don't you think before you act?
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go! Round four. Ready, go!
Very good.
See? I thought I'd better. I won't lose.
Can't ever picture you winning. Round one. Ready, go! Excellent. Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
That was so good. I didn't expect that evade to work. This 6K plus G is a very good move. It's really fascinating, but it is going to lose to some pretty scary stuff.
Forgot to train, eh? You'd better take me seriously.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
What a knucklehead.
So
It's showtime.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
this is really cool. 6K plus G is a fantastic move for this, but the problem is it doesn't net gain that much, right? The problem is it's not getting him like that much. It's just, but it is stopping the opponent from doing their rush. So that's a huge incentive, right?
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
That's interesting. That was actually guaranteed. I was late doing the low punch. The low punch was guaranteed. This is like the second time I can remember where I didn't get it.
See? I thought I'm better. It's showtime.
Here comes my suplex. Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Round three.
So, a few tips I'm going to end up giving him, right? Number one, understand that the way to correct his evade situation thing is to understand that it's a knowledge, it's a combination thing, but it's mostly a knowledge thing. It's not a like you have to correct, you can't correct it unless you know which direction you're supposed to evade, right? So what needs to be corrected? The thing needs to be corrected is that he likes to evade up, and that can be exploited, but he does, when he realizes the opponent does it, he does switch to down. So that's an adjustment, that's a good adjustment too. Go like, okay, opponent's punishing that, I should evade down, right? But it's still exploitable more than it isn't, right? You're still running into high damage. You're still losing the half circulars. So that's that point. Other tip. The problem with 6K plus G is that it seems to just give him staggers, but these staggers are breakable, and so he's got to really mix up from that. Now, he can use that. Stagger is a mix-up. It's like Nitaku. So you can set up your throws, you can set up your high damage, your shoulders launch, you can set up a lot of stuff. So just, if he mixes up a little more, make it a little more threatening, then it becomes a much better move to use, right? That was a side kick I was supposed to do. This jab elbow, right, is evade check. Good. Very good choice though. His mix of throw and attack is very good actually. And that he mixes up his attacks is good too. Giving a little more purpose on them will help. So interesting how that move just does stuff like that. I'll teach him about the side turn game. I'll teach him about the way to evade against Leon. That's the other tip. His use of catch throw is fantastic. I like his mix of catch throws. It's really good. The way he's sharp. That's a good skill. He's very good at like, okay, I do this when he knows what to do. He does it pretty fast. He complains he doesn't do the fastest. That's actually not bad. But of course, getting under control will be the goal in the long term. But right now, it mixes up the pace. Sometimes he's fast, sometimes he's a little slow. But the thing is, sometimes that works for him. So you shouldn't really I know it's not as in control, but it's still really good. This is good. Getting used to the lows will be a thing. This catch throw is fantastic though. Just feeling out when the opponent is getting defensive is very good. But he's gonna lose to this thing eventually if I'm more careful. He's gonna learn techniques that he can add. He can add crouch dash. Situations like this, I'll teach him, like when Leon backdashes and does like, he can like crouch dash and beat defensively first. But then, right now he is susceptible to evade, but that's Wolf. Wolf is susceptible to evade. So that's not a thing to really like. You correct that in different ways. That is, you did in ways he's already doing, mixing up the pace, mixing up fast moves in with the slow. But the biggest projects that evade, right? He could start using some of the other moves that Wolf has to deal with the same situation that he likes to use screw hook. There's other moves he could also use he still should use screw hook. It's still very good, but he'll start mixing up other moves because they're really good, right? Right now the screw hook's not working against me as well as other mids could. There's Wolf has one of his kick. I think it's back and kick. It might be back and kick or 1K down back and kick. It might be one of those two. But basically, Wolf does is if the opponent crouches into it, then like he gets a free Nitaku, and that move would work really good against me. At least with the way that he likes to play. The way that he mixes up mid and throw is actually pretty good. Just but he can make it more threatening is what I'm saying, and in a way that's not even as dangerous. That's like not more dangerous. It's not going to increase his risk. So I think we can work on that. This was beautiful here. That was beautiful too. That's a little risky. He'll get used to attacking here. If he builds evade cancels into his game, he'll be able to start attacking like what he's trying to do there. So yeah. This is a beautiful mix-up, right? This is cashing in on that stagger. That's what you want to do, is you're cashing in on that stagger just a little more. He says he's gonna be more aggressive. Let's do it. This was beautiful. Very good. This was beautiful. Very good. But we're gonna evade punish that from now on. Let's do that. Let's see if we can. That's so cool. This move is just so nuts. Oh, the game slowed down. Why is it slowing down? It's okay. I can deal with slowing down. Not everyone can, but I can. His sense of when to block is actually pretty good. Like, he just, like, he might not even know the move. Good. That was a little slow.
Forgot to train, eh?
It was really fun games. I'm really enjoying this. Gweebert, I think maybe we fought once before when on PlayStation. Maybe not. I don't think I've ever seen him play on PlayStation. He checks out the stream though. But this was great. I see. Good. Good. Very good. 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 This was beautiful. So we'll start showing him why people are afraid to attack this. So. We'll start showing him why people are really afraid to attack this.
See, I thought I'm better.
Round one. Ready, go!
That was good. That was cool.
Round 3. Ready, go!
That's so cool. That's really cool. 6K plus G beats even that because it crushes highs. So this move, it crushes lows and highs. What a weird move. What a weird freaking move. It's good that Wolf has it. It's a force field. It's a force field, but the problem is you got to win the situation after it. But still, it's a really good move because it sets a lot of stuff out. It neutralizes a lot of stuff. That's a really interesting move. That Sombat. Yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
And then the frames of it are so nuts because people will, like, it looks like it looks like it's already hit recovery. It hasn't. This is why it's really a weird move. See that? It's really weird. I tried to evade it. It didn't work. Right? I need to study it. But also, like, even if I do evade it, I end up attacking into it. Like there. That was an evade into that. It's such a weird move. Very good. Very good. Alright, we've got him woken up. Very good. This was fantastic. Man. Awesome game. Awesome game. So this is the aggression he wants to show. Okay? 6K plus G really is disruptive though. It can really mess up an offense just because it neutralizes stuff. Like, it doesn't have to win the situation, it just neutralizes it. And that puts the opponent sometimes on back foot, sometimes on trying to figure stuff out, but it forces guessing, right? And so in this case, he won a lot of situations after 6K plus G. He won, and then he did a lot of long range play, really good. Look at that! Look at how it beats jab. That's like insane, right? It just beats jab right there. Good thing is he makes really good use of that. Really good time to do that. And I love his mix-ups on these. Really good. That was fantastic. I had a feeling it'd be that. Look at how it beat that situation. these games are really, really fun. Thanks a lot, Gweebert. Keep it up. This wolf of yours is really cool.
Forgot to train, eh?
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
Good. So he's getting desperate for screw hook. There's better moves. But... Good Abari. This was a good Abari. That's good. So he's going for the crush plan. Alright. I like this. Let's go. Let's see how he deals with crush. How he deals with this. Got it. Got it. Okay. That was beautiful. This is good.
See? I thought I'm better.
So cool. I still love that that works. Like, very good. Thought I got the backdash here, but I kicked too early. Or this might have been the late thing, but still, it's good. That's beautiful. That's what you got to do against me. Very good. Alright, low punch will not really get that, so... Good. Evade the wrong way. Gotta evade this front.
What a knucklehead.
Good. 3K plus 2 is good enough to use when people are evading to your front too much.
I thought I'd better. It's showtime. Round one.
All right, this will be the last one. Beautiful. Man, I gotta learn about Wolf.
Round two. Ready, go! Excellent. Round three. Ready, go!
Good. Slow down the match is good. Whew.
What a knucklehead. So I just told him that I've got a lot of pointers for him. I do a lot of I've got a lot of tips, a lot of advice, and that he does do a lot of great things. They're all stuff I've covered in this video, but I'll go over it with him. He plays really well on knowledge, and he's got a lot of good mix-ups. His wolf can do some more things, but it's doing a lot of things. It really is. It's a pretty it's a very complete's not the right word, but it's a very comprehensive wolf actually. But I think just some adjustments will do a big deal because he's a very strong player. I can see him giving so many people a hard time, and I do like that he's assertive. So I'll give him the advice on Leon, and stuff like that. Oh, another tip I haven't mentioned. His when dealing with a charge attack, evade and release. I have a blind spot for Wolf's charge attack. I don't know why, but and I do let go of guard and try to evade. A lot. The biggest factor in that is that it catches me when I want to guard, and that's not the excuse. But what happens is that I'm holding guard. Then I realize that move's coming, so I let go of guard and I try to evade, and it's never in time. It's never in time. Like, and that move, unlike some other attacks, if you get hit by that move, it still is going to wreck you, and if you get guard broken by that move, it's still going to wreck you. So some moves, it's kind of like take the hit, right? There are some things that just set up nastier stuff when you guard it, and so you have to just take the hit. Taking the hit doesn't matter against Wolf, so you have to like evade. And sometimes it's just I'm just late and slow, and part of that is because they picked a good time to do it. Didn't, but Yeah, so I just told him that because he felt like he was getting by on my tendencies, and I told him I'm okay with people, you know, elbowing me when I abari at that close range. It'll be different if they launch me, right? They block my low punch, they should launch me. If they're that confident I'm gonna abari, right? So I don't mind taking a few elbows along the way, especially when I'm trying to evade and I'm having trouble getting the evade. Um, but sometimes part of it is that it's not that they're slow, but that they're not on buffer timing. They're on delay. They're on like they're inputting it as a reaction, and when you input it as a reaction on the low punch situations, you're usually going to be late. Even me, right? Um, that's why if you actually want to buffer on the low punch, instead, what it is you have to situation check. You have to see the low punch coming and input it pretty much there, right? So a lot of times I'll get hit by people that are attacking just because low punch has so little stun that there's actually not much buffer room. So normally you have 12 frames to buffer, but it seems like there's not much time. It seems like maybe it's just like barely 12 or 13 or 14, but it's more of like, whereas in most situations you might have 20 frames, right? And then before, like a 20, like you have a lot of time to recover. So I don't mind taking those elbows or taking those mids. Now there's a certain degree to which I don't mind taking it, but I don't mind taking like 5 of them if it trades for one combo, right? Because that's all they do. It's like takes a 5 of them to make a combo. So as long as even if I'm doing 1 in 4, like punish those for every 4 elbows I get hit by, I punish with a combo like a backdash into 4-4K. That's okay, you know. That's okay. And if the opponent feels that's the way, now if the opponent converts it, they're like, okay, Leon's health is low. Now I'm gonna go for the combo because he's letting me do this too much. That's a good play. That's a smart play. That's the way to win the round. That's the way to take the round. Is you punish that habit in that critical way. You know, like that you really show them, hey, you're being really dumb. So make me dumb by doing that. Similar, like a lot of people know that I'll deal with a lot of wake ups. Like I'll deal with a lot of okizemi, but if you sweep me, that'll work pretty well. But that sweep is a similar case. It takes maybe 3 or 4 sweeps um, to do the same damage that I might do if I win that situation with something pretty strong, right? If I get up and set it up and things go well for like 2 guesses, then I can because wake up situation usually is like a 2 guess situation. Like there's two guesses I have to get right to do the damage, right? Um, so my play is provocative. It is sloppy, but when you play sloppy, you're giving people things to bite onto. So that's a form of conditioning. Now it's my responsibility to stay on top of it and make sure I'm winning more, right? But that is why I have a high win rate, actually. Now, if you watch me play super strong players, of course, it's a little different. But at the same time, I believe I'm very scary for even the really strong players too. And I think I am in a very similar category. It's a lot of them. But I do play in a way that's going to trade a lot of rounds. It's going to, but I should manage my risk better, 100%. That's my only path to really get to going forward. But I do also like how fun this game is to be able to play the full spectrum and be assertive. That said, with Gweebert, they are really strong. They're really strong. Their wolf's really good. Right now, they're very good at their general combat's really good, and it's very disruptive in a good way because actually wolf needs that. I think some of the wolves I fought kind of needed more disruption. They had the damage, but they were losing because they didn't have the disruption. I think Gweebert's got the disruption, so and he's got damage. He does have damage, and he's gonna learn anti-Leon damage, which is pretty huge. So I think in the future, I think this will encourage him to work on that. So here's the thing that he should work on with the Leon matchup. Well, one, the reason you start with evading to Leon's backside is because everything that he punishes the other way um, re- requires an extra step for him to do the damage. It forces a guess, but Gweebert's actually good at reading and guessing, so he should be fine. But if you get hit by this stuff, if you evade to the front too much, then Leon has an easy way of doing a lot of damage to you actually. So this is just simple damage mitigation by evading to his backside. You mitigate damage and then you make him rely more on potential damage, and it's actually very strong. It's a big difference in damage. So that's why evading to his back is the first step. Right now he's evaded. Right now, Gweebert seems to be evading up mostly and sometimes down, but because of that, it's not a glaring weakness until the opponent makes it a glaring weakness. And today I did okay with it, but I could have done a lot better. When things were under pressure, I was, not fully focused on punishing the up direction, actually. I was kind of just doing the thing I kind of wanted to do. But if I had done more of punishing the up direction, that swing and damage would be pretty rough, and I would get a lot more side turn assault stuff. And that doesn't guarantee anything, but doing more side turn assaults, there's just a chance for a few more situations to have played out in that. And if Leon guesses correctly on the side turn, it's very strong because he gets you to the wall, or he does a lot of damage, or both, or gets you to a ring out. And it's a very frustrating situation for the opponent to be in. And he saw that. There were rounds that were just dominated by like 2 side turn plays, So, yeah, you don't have to go, oh, I shouldn't evade up all the time. That's not really the lesson. The lesson is just, against Leon, it's really good to evade back, but if you spot the tendency for when they like to do the attacks that punish evading forward, or that punish evading back, so if he does the other half circulars, then you can make those reads. But start with evading to the back as a default, and you'll cut off a lot. And I think at the start, he kind of was doing that. So, there's that. Again, now here's the general one. Now, again, I lost to charge attack, but generally the way you beat charge attack is you just simply evade it on sight and don't press a button. So hopefully he'll get used to when that charge attack comes. I think I just got it in at times where he wasn't expecting it, and it took like a few, just like when I got nailed by the P plus K, when I got nailed by Wolf's charge attack. So we both got to work on that. 6K plus G is a really good move, but you have to cash in on the decision after. But a lot of times, on balance, he won a lot on it. On balance, he nailed me a lot after it. So right now, advantage him on 6K plus G. But I do think that I started increasing the damage on the situations after 6K plus G. And I think I started finding ways to play against it, and then also approaches to play around it. I think that was good. I think also that I never called him out on like 3-hit strings, like punch, 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 right? Now, a lot of times he does it when I'm side turned, so that's why I would just do a throw. And I remember one of those times he did launch me for that, but generally he was defensive, which is the correct thing to do there. And he read correctly when I would go. He just read exactly the time I did go for a throw or go for attack. Now the time I went for something other, So when I went for throw, and then he launched me. So that was brilliant. So advantage him. I don't think there's that many times when I blocked it normal, like facing forward, but I was supposed to punish it if I did do that. That's punishable. I never really punished 4-6P, but I did try. I saw it. I feel happy that I'm kind of sharp enough, but
I couldn't get the punish in time. It's a very tight window. You don't have much time to input to punish force XP, so I need to recognize it sooner than I am right now. Let's see. I only remember like once when he did 62K, and it's good that he doesn't abuse it. He used 62K at a brilliant time, really good use of that. And you don't want to overuse it, right? Why? Leon's gonna punish you. Leon will destroy 62K. Wolf's drop kick. If Leon evades it, Wolf is dead. I get the crumple combo on that, so it's good that he didn't overuse it. It's good that the one time I can remember him using it, he nailed me, and I'm sure he did others that where he staggered me, but he really nailed me on one of them, and I remember that very well. This was a very fun matchup for me too. Well, it's just fun fighting Gweebert, but it was really fun to see the 6K plus G, like how it worked, like how many situations it can stop. Like, it's even a neutral stopper, and it's a neutral stopper because it does enough damage to stop medium and fast attacks. You know, if they hit at the same time, that's a big deal. It was beating highs, it was beating lows, it was it did a lot of work, and it also beat evade, right? Like, it beat ECD. Why did it beat ECD? Because it looks like it's a fast move. It's really slow. It executes late, and it's very slow. So I would ECD and still get hit by it, which makes it feel like it's like a 30 frame attack that looks like a 22 frame attack, but it looks like it might be 24 frames, but it feels like a 30 frame attack. So I got to study that, because that is cool. That thing staggered me for ECD, staggered me for back. It even staggered me from backdash P plus K, which, you know, is decent damage. Not really, it's 20 damage exact. So it's greater than 20 damage, you know. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Gweebert, I hope you enjoy watching this video and hearing the commentary. You're a really good player. You really are. You know, I know recent time you seemed like you were bummed, or at least like you were tired because you had played a lot and you needed a break. So I hope you've had that rest, because you're playing great. You're a lot of fun to fight against. I love having a Wolf sparring partner like this. So keep it up. Thank you very much. And I'm going to call that the video, but I had a great time with this. Thank you all. Hope you guys enjoyed these matches.